Pitot-static system has three kinds of instruments: airspeed indicator, altimeter, vertical speed indicator. These three instruments are connected typically as shown in this figure. Pitot heat switch is used to control the electric anti-icing and de-icing device of the Pitot tube. The Pitot tube supplies dynamic pressure to airspeed indicator. Drain opening of the Pitot tube drains moisture from the Pitot tube. Static port provides static pressure to vertical speed indicator and altimeter. Alternate static source provides an alternate static source in case of emergency. The airspeed indicator displays the speed by comparing dynamic pressure with static pressure. The airplane moves faster, the pressure differential greater. There are several kinds of airspeeds: indicated airspeed, calibrated airspeed, equivalent airspeed, true airspeed. Indicated airspeed is the airspeed displayed on the airspeed indicator. After you correct the indicated airspeed for installation and instrument errors, you will know calibrated airspeed. True airspeed is the actual airspeed. White arc is full flap operating range. White arc starts from VSO, ends at VFE. VSO is stalling speed in the landing configuration at the maximum landing weight. VFE is the maximum speed with full flaps. Green arc is normal operating range. Green arc starts from VS1, ends at VNO. VS1 is normally power off stall speed at maximum takeoff weight in a clean configuration. VNO is a maximum structural cruising speed. Yellow arc is caution range. Yellow arc starts from VNO, ends at VNE. In this range, operations are limited to smooth air. VNO is maximum structural cruising speed. VNE is never exceeds speed. Sensitive altimeter is required for IFR. Sensitive altimeter is adjustable for barometric pressure. When you change the altimeter setting, the altimeter indication changes. For example, when you change the altimeter setting from 29.42 to 30.42 or 1 inch of pressure, the altimeter indication increases approximately 1000 feet. You can change the altimeter setting by rotating altimeter setting adjustment knob. There are several types of altitude: indicated altitude, calibrated altitude, pressure altitude, density altitude, true altitude. When you set the altimeter to the current altimeter setting, you can read indicated altitude from the altimeter. After you correct indicated altitude for instrument error, you will know calibrated altitude. When you set the altimeter setting to 29.92 inches mercury, the altimeter displays pressure altitude. When you correct the pressure altitude for non-standard temperature, you will know density altitude. True altitude is the actual height above mean sea level. Absolute altitude is the actual height above the Earth's surface.